What up? Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? What's up, Annette? What's good out here? Good morning, Miss Jackie. What's up, Miss Deja? What's up, Nevin? What up, JE? What's good, family? What's popping? Dramatic. What's good, y'all? J Goodbar, what up? I saw you in here first. Good morning, Colleen. What's up, y'all? Y'all know what's up. We at it again. We got to do a little update. We got more proof, more facts. And y'all see it's dry out here. Y'all know that's the slogan. It's dry. What's good, though, y'all? What's up, Nelly? I see y'all. What's up? We back again. Chief Red here. What's going on? What's going on? That's right. Jersey up in here. We got the whole East Coast in here. We got the South. We got the Midwest. And we got the West Coast and overseas. Everybody up in here. This is a worldwide show. That's what we do. Now, other than that, I told y'all we family. So look, we got to get into it today, family. We got updates. And y'all know I'm gonna go into some things. Every day is different. Every day is a new journey. So we're gonna talk about it. New York Links, what's good? What's up, Keisha? Good morning, y'all. All right, look, y'all know what time. Y'all know I'm gonna get back to y'all. But today we got some things to talk about. What's up, Rondell? Shout out to Rondell. What's up? Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get back to y'all. We got some things we gotta talk about. You see, these episodes I love. See, the episodes when I get that confirmation, I'll be happy because people don't believe stuff. So I get my enjoyment by knowing I was right. I just get my own self-gratification. You feel me? Now, look, I seen it went viral yesterday. It came out that Drake concert at the Apollo. What happened, y'all? When they came out, police standing right outside scanning everybody's face. I'm going to break that down. I'm going to tell you what that meant, in my opinion. What's up, Big Phil? Yeah. L Blizz, what up? Also, Beyonce has been getting flack, or should I say that she got beef with the Rainbow Gang. The Rainbow Gang been coming at her now. That's what's going on. Yeah, but it's some other things going on within that Beyonce concert. We talked about it yesterday, and today I'm going to give you more proof about Miss Blue Ivy. Did you see Blue Ivy trending in America? Did you see it? I told you all that stuff is strategic, but we're going to talk about it today. I want to show you how desperate and how low these people go. Then we got other updates. Like I told you, remember that football player, Damar Hamlin, that fell and passed out, and I thought he died on TV? Guess what? I told you I get tricked too. He tricked me real quick. But then I backtracked and I did my research, and I told you, in my opinion, that whole thing was a stage. It was a front. It was a game. I'm going to show you today. You feel me? So what else good out here, y'all? What's the word? Other than that, welcome to the show, episode 356, Bono Fame Live. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the all notification bell. Leave a comment. Share on any platform you want to. All right, so today, let's go. Drake and NYPD collaboration, Beyonce beef with the Rainbow Gang. Now, when I say Drake and NYPD collaboration, I'm not saying that Drake collaborated with the police intentionally, but I'm trying to tell you that the police made their presence known, so that was a collaboration. You know what I'm saying? They might have finessed Drake to use this, but my point is, did I not tell you that? I said yesterday, I said what? It's mighty funny. All the venues in New York really shut down. Can't no other rappers perform, but Drake was able to perform. And I showed you it was sponsored by Sirius XM. But Sirius XM is a corporation. But my point is, who's to say the police didn't book this show? See, y'all don't understand the game. Don't you understand the police can book shows too? They can book shows too. Now, why am I saying that? Because facial rec is the weapon of the day. I already broke all this stuff down about technology and how the world gonna change. I got more proof on how the world gonna change too, but this was the first step. Now, this is how I'm gonna break it down to y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the science behind this. Y'all know Drake was on stage performing. Y'all know he had it lit. Another thing that was funny when I seen this. That's the dude that fell from the roof. Now, mind you, didn't they try to say he was all right, he good? Man, that man could have a broke neck. But see, they don't want no negative press on this show. So, like I said, until we see that man do a live, man, we don't know what's wrong. We don't know where that dude at. That dude could be broke neck. That dude could be in a coma. You know what I'm saying? But that just shows you, man, this is what happened at hip hop shows. But it's my point. This whole thing could have been a plot. What's the plot? Now look, did I not show y'all the migrants? I showed y'all the whole play yesterday. You got to watch yesterday's show. If you didn't see it, you're late. You've been sleeping. Now look, we in a time of a crisis, right? We know New York going through it all over the world. This is my point. By them standing outside, right? By them standing outside doing surveillance. Now they know who exactly went to that Drake concert. I don't know how much the tickets was. They know who was able to afford the tickets. And if you have any type of criminal background, you were scanned. So now they want to know, okay, if you're a criminal, how did you get to come to the concert? Where you get your money from? But not only that, this is to put everybody in a database. You see right there, you see the flunky NYPD, but you got to look in the background. I always tell you, watch the background. Look at the two white men. Those are detectives. Those are something like special agents. So you think they just out of nowhere came to a Drake concert? You think they just did this for nothing? No, they're testing their new technology. I told y'all, we got put on lockdown. They installed all their new technology. Now they are working. They are testing it for glitches. They are perfecting it. And this is what they're doing all around the world. All right. So you also see that people got put into an NYPD database without their permission. That's right. Salute Wax. But remember, did I not break this whole thing down at Madison Square Garden, where the lawyer came into the garden, and that lawyer had beef with the owner of the Knicks, and when that lawyer walked in the lobby, the security guard came out of nowhere and pressed and told her to get out of here. Facial rec been in effect. It's the word of the day. Like how many times I told y'all, I said, look, if you legit, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you're not, you got to worry about. Now look, the thing is, they closing the doors little by little by little by little. Because when I said that they prepping for some type of chaotic event, well, in my opinion, when this chaotic event happens, they already will have people in the database. And while people out on the street wilding out, they already got you in the database. So now you got to remember, the new form of locking you up is not locking you up right there. Locking you up is coming to your crib like a week later or maybe 10 days later or whatever. Catch you later on the back and slipping. Because once you in that base, they come get you whenever they feel there's no rush no more. You ain't going nowhere. They already know that. I'm sure Yankee Stadium will be scanning faces by the season 2. That's right. This was going on. See, I told y'all, man. These people play different. They're testing out their new technology on the people. This is why you had to be on lockdown, because they knew. Remember before the pandemic hit, for those who know, remember the so-called conspiracy theorists, remember? Everybody was beefing about them 5G towers, saying how they make people sick, saying this, that, and the third. See, they already knew the public was going to be against them 5G towers. They already knew the public was going to be against them putting up cameras and surveillance. So out of nowhere, we got smacked with something called C-19, and we had to stay in the house. And while we was in the house, what was they doing, y'all? They was installing the cameras. I told y'all they got cameras to not only, mind you, look, they got the cameras that scan your car, know if your car registered, know if it's stolen, speed limits, y'all know that. Everybody that know about the new cars, I'm pretty sure you've been in the new cars, and it'll say on the dashboard the speed limit. Like if you're in the zone that's 35, it'll say it on the car. So the car even knows when you're speeding out. The car could actually snitch on you for speeding out. Just giving you a little example of what's going on. But like I said, you got to peep game. See them big white men in the back? Those detectives, security guard. Shit, that one in the black and white could be a Fed. Who knows? I'm just showing you they're testing out their technology. Now look, angry Drake fans are calling out the NYPD for what felt like electric surveillance at the sold out Apollo Theater. Sold out. Everybody came out, got their ass on camera. Now check it out. And after a clip of officers recording ticket holders went viral, the cops say it's not what it seems. Pause right there, y'all. Let's take a look at the liars on how they make up stuff. Look. The officer said the cops say that's not what it seems. We ain't filming y'all. We just chilling. It's not what it seems. So what the hell is it then? See how they are always lying, always finessing, always making up stuff, lying to your face. Now look, NYPD law enforcement sources tell TMZ Hip Hop the video shows officers outside the Apollo recording concert goers as they exited the theater. Now mind you, who's covering the story? TMZ. Now look, they said they was told that the video was shot for a social media post to show how police work with venue security. See how I gotta laugh because these people funny, man. You see how they lie? They said basically they was taking selfies for their website, basically for their social media page. They want to take NYPD selfies, basically. Look, we're told that the video was shot for a social media post to show how police work with venue security to keep concerts safe for fans. Also, people who do security, you got to peep game that a lot of y'all jobs going to be in jeopardy. Why? Because look to me like a lot of these concerts, I say clubs, parties, all these events that's been getting shot up, all of them have security. And security ain't really doing nothing. They only could do with so much. So this is also a way to talk to these clubs and say, hey, you might as well let the police be your security at this event. Do you get it? Now we already see all these mass shootings, right? At all these public places. So what's next? Y'all might as well just get the real police and stop hiring these fake ass security guards. That's the stuff the police gonna be promoting. Get it? Now I don't know how many of y'all been to these type of. I've been to clubs where they take your ID and they scan it. Therefore, they already know who's in the party. Now, what the NYPD did is something different. They scanning your face. That's going beyond a party because they put you in a database. And you got to remember, it's a double-edged sword. Why? Because anybody could take a selfie and you might have, let's say somebody was taking a selfie in front of a venue and you walked out and you happen to get put on camera. You really can't say nothing about that. So they tried to pull like that same type of stunt. Like, yeah, we just taking pictures. We basically what they were saying, man, we testing out our new technology. We don't mean no harm. We just trying to scan this event. But my point is this: now they know everybody who was able to afford a Drake ticket in a crisis. Now they also can go back and see how you paid for the concert, see who you was that went to the concert. Wow, they can find out what seat you was sitting in. They can find out all of that. But the point is, in my opinion, this is to find out the so-called criminals. This is to find out who has this type of money in a crisis. Also, it could be people they was already looking for. But I'm just trying to show you what I say, y'all. They always gonna use hip hop as the front. That's just how it go. Because they know you ain't with surveillance, but you're gonna do it when it look cool. Meaning you're gonna get fly, go to the club, and you're gonna come out dressing your finest. They're gonna get you. But like I told y'all, this ain't nothing to worry about because you already been on Instagram. So if you've been on Instagram, you're already in that system. And that's another thing they was talking about, how Facebook, Instagram already been sharing information with the police through other sites. They say it's middleman sites or middleman applications. Why I say to the middleman, because they are the ones between social media and the police. See, Police don't get their information directly from Instagram and Facebook, but it is other companies that get the information and sell it to the police. This is why you always heard about third parties, because some of these companies are third party companies. Yes, Instagram might not play with your information, but they got companies that work with them that will sell your information. Do you get it? That's why I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times when you get hacked and things like that, those be inside jobs, meaning some of these companies sell your information to hackers. That's what happens in some situations. Now, let me show y'all. Let's get into it because hold on, give me a second. I was loading up something else while I'm talking to y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all. Look, all this strategic. You think they just came out to shoot some selfies or just to put it on their webpage? No. And you got to see what else. He's using his cell phone. And we know how many people was at this venue. It was thousands upon thousands. And they made sure they got every last one of them on camera. Why? Well, y'all already know when you go to these shows, one way in, one way out. So I just wanted to show y'all that what I said yesterday, that what? This whole show was a distraction because I showed you the migrants. I showed you what New York really got going on. So why the hell would they have a Drake concert in the middle of a damn crisis? Why? Because it's called Put Them to Sleep and let's kill two birds at one stone. We're going to keep them asleep, take their money, and we're going to put them in a database. Actually, there's three. So you know they work in threes, right? That's three right there. What? Take their money, put them to sleep, put them in a database. Bingo. Why? So in the future, if they get the wilding out, we already got most of them on file anyway. But they're already doing that anyway. This is something. This is what they're gonna be doing at all venues. This is why I tried to tell my people a minute ago. I told you crime was over. I told you the streets was dead. Not because I said so, because they said so. Why? They said the new war is gonna be on the people. I mean criminals, something like that. Now let's move on to something else. A lot of y'all probably saw this yesterday. What is this? Well, as it says, this millionaire asked a robot. It was an android artificial intelligence robot, half woman. And he asked the robot, how many jobs will be lost due to them coming out? He basically asked the android, when you come out, he asked the AI, by the time you create it, how many jobs going to be left? And the robot said, it ain't going to be no jobs. It said it ain't going to be no jobs. And the key thing I heard him say was the next 3 years. This man right here said the next 3 years, you better get your stuff together. I already told you that right here, didn't I? But I told you the rich owner of the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban, he said the same thing first. He said, if you're not in tune with AI in the next 3 years, you're going to be a dinosaur. What does a dinosaur mean? Dead, extinct, old head. Told y'all, I've been showing y'all to play. Told y'all if you ain't smart in this new world, you ain't going to make it. I told y'all this. People thought that was just my opinion. It was, but that opinion was based on facts. Also, I wanted to show y'all how this stuff is starting to heat up. And now, mind you, you got Jason Lee covering this Hollywood Unlocked. What does that mean? That means the artificial intelligence agenda is already full steam ahead. Meaning what is coming? Artificial intelligence. What are the police doing at Drake concert? Getting a database for artificial intelligence. He's using his smartphone to record some of the dummies that came out the show. Do you get it? So look, you got confirmation that the robots are coming. The robots are coming. What I mean by that is, I told you this is not about humans no more. It's about man versus machine. That is what's going on. So like I said, everybody got their own free will, own free opinion to do whatever they want to do. All I'm trying to tell you is now you're going to have to answer in the long run to the decisions you make today. That's what it is. You play around today, tomorrow you will feel the pain. That's it. What pain? Pain of oppression, inflation, starvation, and struggling. You will forever struggle if you don't make the right moves within the next 3 years. But I'm going to break down 3 years. See how it sounds like a lot? That's only 36 months. And you got to know something else? It's going to be faster than 3 years. You have to understand that. Y'all, how you know? Look, y'all see how fast time flying right now, right? Every day, blow past, you taking a loss if you don't get them accomplished. You get it? That is just what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So look, we about to cook a little bit. All right, I'm ready. Now look, see, I was multitasking, right? Because I had to load some more stuff up. Because I'm going to show you this DeMar Hamlin hoax. You know that football player? That dude was finessing. I'm going to show y'all. Now look, shout out to everybody that's here. Y'all got to work with me this morning. Let's go. Let's go into Beyonce. Now, we already broke Beyonce down. We already broke this down yesterday. I don't care about this show. I don't care about what she did. I don't care about Dubai. I don't care about Blue. I don't care about none of that. But the only reason why I'm showing my people this because I broke it down yesterday. That there's something funny going on. Now, let me tell y'all this. We all heard about stuff like NAMBLA, didn't we? We heard about this grown up in children stuff, behavior, right? This is my point. In my opinion, they are now promoting embracing Chester behavior. Y'all already been hearing about how they've been trying to make Chester behavior legal, right? We've been talking about that. A lot of people already know about that. People already know about the organizations. It's people trying to sanction that stuff, whether you know it or not. But in my opinion, these things we seeing, they are slowly predictive programming and pushing it. I'll show y'all. What's up, Alpha Familia? What's going on this morning? Who else slid in here? What's up, Malaya? What's up, Shayla? What's up, Shayna? All right, now look. She thinks she the queen. Who is she the queen of? So we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna show you something. Now look, we already know most people don't rock with Beyonce like that no more. See, a lot of y'all ladies feel like she corny anyway. I'm be honest. And dudes don't look at her as no whatever. All right. I ain't here to diss Beyonce. Beyonce's Dubai concert. Her dad says she united people despite backlash and full tour is coming. See that? Full tour coming. Told you. What happened? She used this to springboard and get herself trending and popping. What's the number one thing got her trending? She had Blue Ivy with her. Now, when you seen her trending yesterday, you seen Blue Ivy in it. But my point is this. I asked the question yesterday. Was Blue Ivy being marketed? Was that a slick form of exploitation of minors? See, a lot of people don't understand what that is. Also, we have to understand that some of Beyonce's biggest fan base is the rainbow community. A lot of y'all act like y'all don't know that. Did I not tell y'all that she has been made? Her new album is a world album. I told you they making world music now. What does world music mean? I'm going to say it again. World music is music that cross all boundaries. Races, countries, sexes, one world music. You know that whack ass song she got, You Won't Take My Soul, whatever, break my soul. That trash, yeah, that ain't nothing but house music. But my point is that is world music. My point is her number one fan base is the rainbow community. A lot of y'all act like y'all know that. That's her biggest fan base. So while she got beef because the LBGT is mad at her because they say that Dubai is anti-rainbow community. They don't like the rainbow community. So they looking at Beyonce like she sold out by going to perform. But of course she sold out on many different levels. But what the rainbow community don't understand is Beyonce just was using y'all for y'all money, y'all fame, and y'all was popping. So she used y'all because she know that a lot of other people are tired of her career. They're tired of her. They say she, they don't care about her like that no more. But the rainbow community have been upholding her on a pedestal. They'll fight you over Beyonce, all of that. But she's been playing on them, just like Nicki Minaj been playing on the rainbow community. But that is that might be 50% of their fan base for real, to be honest with you. But I'm going to show y'all something. While Beyonce's concert in Dubai stirred outrage from some fans due to the country's anti-LGBTQ plus laws, her pops looks at it differently, telling us his daughter has incredible power. See that? This nigga, see her father, Matthew? No, I want to tell y'all, man. These people think in their mind that this woman has power over us. They think in their mind that she's really a goddess that has power over the black community and everybody else that's stupid. Look, Her pops looks at it differently, telling us his daughter has incredible power to bring people together from all walks of life. See that? All walks of life means world, means everybody. Everybody's welcome. Remember I told you the church, come as you are. Everybody's welcome. That's that same mentality. But I told you, they think their daughter is some type of goddess. Now, maybe to a dumb person or a dead person, she is. But I see goddesses every day. So she ain't special to me. My point is this. Look how they promote her. Look. Telling us his daughter has incredible power to bring people together. What does that mean? She has influence over many people's minds. They worship her, and my daughter can make anything happen. This is what he's saying. Do you see the arrogance? But I thought it was the Most High that had the power. You feel me? But anyway, let's continue on. Matthew knows her dad tells TMZ, Queen Bey. See why they started calling her queen? Who crowned her the queen? I meant to say this the other day. She's the queen of the nigger kingdom. You see, when the rappers was beefing who's the king of this, the king of the nigger kingdom. What's the nigger kingdom? The empire or big gathering community of people who indulge in all of the fuckery, all of the trends, the ones under my control, the niggas. Who shall rule the niggas? Who shall be put over the niggas for them to follow? Who shall be their king and their queen? Well, Beyonce is one. She is the queen over the nigga kingdom. And, you know, Jay-Z, he claimed to be the king over the nigga kingdom. That's why when something happened with the black people, Jay-Z can go to the NFL and get a bag because he speaks for the nigga kingdom. You get it? He is the king of the nigga kingdom. Do you get it? False God, Jehovah, and his lady, Queen Bey. So they have crowned themselves the king and queen over the nigger kingdom, just like T.I. did in the South. When he was saying he's the king of the South, he's saying he's the king of the niggas in the South. And if you want to know some more about the niggas, holler at me, white man. The nigger kingdom, that's all it is. Why I call it the nigger kingdom? Because outside the world of niggas, that world don't even exist. The shit ain't even real. Why? She's the queen of the nigger kingdom, but when she walk in a room with a so-called white celebrity, she becomes mini-me. You get it? How can she be the queen? What has she really done independent? What have these people done independently that made them great? I told you, all they do is get checks from the white man and then run to you and say they're the king and the queen. You don't run nothing, all right? Walmart, that's a family-owned business. Get it? I didn't see no black people do that yet that's rich. I'm not playing that race game, but I'm going to be specific. Did you see any of these rich people start something similar to Walmart? Now I broke down to you how Walmart has also recently bought the Denver Broncos. What black person that's so-called rich have you seen to make a pop? Matter of fact, what black person do you know on the football team? We only got one on the basketball team. That's Michael Jordan. Where his money come from? Selling you his sneakers for years in the hood. So that's how he became a billionaire, right? Yes, he did. Because Michael Jordan is another ruler of the nigger kingdom. But my point is this. When have you seen these people that so-called rich start a real franchise business from scratch? That's what an entrepreneur is. They're not entrepreneurs. They're false images of life. Because no matter how big Beyonce is, guess what? She still has somebody to answer to. Do you get it? All right. So when Mr. Matthew knows talking about his daughter has the power to unite people, maybe she do, but that's with her music. But people that are smart, we don't care about her. So if we don't care about music, that means she don't have no power over us. Queen Bey united a really diverse crowd with her incredible performance overseas, bringing people closer as she does best. Then I want you to see how TMZ putting the sauce on it. They're trying to put the crown back on Beyonce. I told y'all the game has slowed up. Their brands are dying. Their generational wealth is at risk, and they're going hard to get their dollars up. I told you any other show, they would not be bragging about how much money they made, but they don't want Beyonce to look small because she actually did this for a grand opening of a particular hotel. And you got to understand, it was a lot of people of many different backgrounds, many different religions there. She basically went and did a show for the Arabs. Now, we also don't know what else went on. As for the criticism about her not performing hits for Renaissance, Matthew says, hold tight. Beyonce is planning a tour, and she'll announce it when she's ready. See that? Now they think you so fucking stupid. Oh, you gonna be thirsty to get them tickets. Did I not just show you Usher, bum ass, charging $160 minimum, maximum $500? How much you think Beyonce tickets gonna cost when she go on tour? Probably gonna be a minimum of $500, max $1,000. Do you get it? Why? Because they feel like you're stupid and you're gonna buy the tickets. So they set in the stage. They understand the industry is quiet. It might have been quieted on purpose, and now we can relaunch Beyonce again. But the whole time, Beyonce has been flopping back to back. I don't know if a lot of y'all know that. She has been flopping. Ain't nobody been paying attention to her because her music, they saying they ain't liking it. Now her mother had to chime in. So as you see, TMZ caught up with Bey's mom, Tina Knowles, Monday, telling us her daughter was pretty nervous before her first big show in years, but no, she pulled it off. It was a great trip. She had less to say about the controversy, though. As we reported, Beyonce's show brought down a house over the weekend as she performed to a packed house. Mind you, she was only in a venue. She was only in something like what Drake did at the Apollo. It's not like she was at a big-ass arena. She was in a building, but she did a thing. But my point is this. You see, it was the opening of an Atlantis resort and reportedly got paid $24 million. So you see they putting sauce on it. I don't believe she got paid $24 million. But to look like the biggest goddess of America, you got to make it like she got the biggest bag. But we know people have been going to Dubai forever, doing all type of funny stuff. We know Ashanti been going over there. We know a lot of people go to Dubai. That ain't nothing new, but they got to make it when Beyonce go. She's the king of the castle. She got the biggest bag, and she did the biggest show. Baloney. The backlash which Beyonce rarely faces centered around some in the LGBTQ community, feeling she sold out by performing in a homophobic dictatorship. So now you see she has pissed off the rainbow community. And they starting to peep her out saying she playing both sides. 1 minute you with us. So basically, that's like saying, okay, I'm just using an example. That's like 1 minute you pro-black, and then the next week you go perform for the Nazis. You get it? You go perform for the Aryan Brotherhood. So she playing both sides. The same thing I told y'all Kanye did. What'd he do, y'all? He got you stirred up with the Hebrew Israelites, this and that. Then the next week, he started praising Hitler. See that? Double talking snakes. So now the LGBTQ community is starting to peep Beyonce for trying to play them because they're like, well, shit, how you supposed to be for us, but you going to perform for these people that don't like us? Why? Because it's all about the money. And we see 24 equals 2 plus 4 equals 6. We see she really did it for $6 million allegedly, but I'm just showing y'all, man, they are being exposed for the things they doing now. Told you, man, they being exposed. They exposing themselves. Now, like I said yesterday, this what it really was all about. My opinion, exploitation of minors. Why I say that? Look at this ad. Blue Ivy 11 is so cute singing Brown Skin Girl with Mom Beyonce in Dubai. See that? They're promoting the child. Do you get it? They're promoting the child. Do you understand that? They're playing a slick game. And I'm going to show you where this game going at. Now, look. Beyonce already understood that. What up, next stars? Beyonce already understand that what? Her career ain't the same no more. How we know that, y'all? Let's prove it. Let's prove it. Tell the truth. Right now, it's Glorilla popping more than Beyonce. Let's be honest. I'm not saying she's better. I'm not saying she's more talented. I'm talking about popping. What does popping mean? Popular. Whoever's the most popular at the time is who's popping. You get it? Who is popping right now? Glorilla, Cardi B. So that means what? They're popping more than Beyonce. Who else? I'm going to be real. Lotto popping more than her right now. It's a lot of people. You hear Ice Spice. It's a lot of Nicki Minaj. It's more females, more active. Rihanna about to do the Super Bowl. It's a lot of more females, more popping than Beyonce. Even Meg Thee Stallion right now. I didn't say more talented. I said more popping, more popular, because she been in the crib. You know how chicks, you know how when you had a kid and you be in the crib and you start feel like you're losing it. It happens sometimes. You can start getting washed up a little bit, right? But that's what Beyonce did. She's been in the house too long under Jay-Z. She's been losing her clout. Now she see the other women up on a rise. And other than blackballing people like Carrie Hilson and the rest of them, if she can't blackball you, you feel me? She's going to find another way to get at you. But my point is this. She see her credibility fading as the queen, the goddess they want to portray her as. But my point is this. This person you see with her was part of the marketing scheme. Because in my opinion, They are slickly promoting the next level. They said after the other stuff Obama brought in, ushered in, they say they're trying to usher in the other stuff. You know what I mean? The sanctioning of big people and little people. For those that understand what I'm saying, I'm talking about that Chester behavior. They're trying to make that legal. I know pretty sure some of y'all heard of that. I also showed y'all yesterday clips from Rome and Greek culture, right? Did I not show you the gymnasium? But you got to understand, in Rome and Greece, a lot of stuff was normal. What was normal? Chester behavior was normal. So it is being said throughout the years that they're trying to make it normal. So in my opinion, this is the slick presentation of promoting the little ones. And she also knows that I also want you to see grooming and prepping. Now look, what if this, who's to say this little girl when it got older want to do something else? That's not the point. The point is she's already being groomed to be a singer, which means one day she's going to be like her mother, which means what, y'all? One day they're going to try to have her taking her clothes off. Does that not mean that? It's called predictive programming. Also, she's trying to portray the image of mother and child. Another thing is they've been trying to get you to worship their children. Worship their children like who? Like that picture you seen with Virgin Mary with the baby and everybody came to praise the baby? Yeah, they're trying to do that now. Also, this is a slap in the face to all the other celebrities. Let me break it down to you. Okay, you know about Cardi B and Culture. You know they little baby Culture, him and Offset. You know about Kanye West got his kids. My point is now they're having battle with the kids. My kid is going to be more famous than yours. My kid is going to be more influential than yours. See, they about to have that now. Because the children are the future. So your children getting slayed on Fetty, your children getting slayed in the street, and they're trying to make it where their children are the future to get praised and lead your kids in the wrong direction. You get it? But it's really a slick form of exploitation of the child. Are not children supposed to grow up and have a life? Didn't we hear about Michael Jackson never had a childhood? So if you're a celebrity, you know what happened to Michael Jackson. Why would you be so quick to put your child into the game? Especially when you know how messed up the game is. Especially when you know it's vultures and wolves out here. Why would you throw your children to the wolves? Would you not inspire your daughter to be some opposite of the game if you was in the game? No, but they understand what it's about. And that's what she's doing. So that was my point of showing y'all. You see her daughter is trending. Because I already broke it down to y'all yesterday what that's about. She used her daughter to keep her relevancy going. At the same time, to let Cardi B and them know, yeah, y'all getting caught off y'all kids, Nicki, Cardi, but y'all kids ain't able to get that money yet. Your kids ain't on the level of my kids. See, they doing their little games. But I'm going to show you something else to add on to what I just showed you, to show you the trend that's going on. Ye dines with wife Bianca Sensory. Remember I told you his new wife? Key word, her last name is Censor, and Kanye West been censored. But look, he so-called had a dinner with his wife and Northwest. What does that mean? Don't mean much, but I want to show you how he's starting to put his child out there. He's starting to put his child in the news. Do you see what's going on? See, they're supposed to protect their child. But now they got their child in the limelight because they want you to worship their child. You worship their child and don't really do much for your child. You worship their child and don't even tell your own child you love them. This is the games they playing. Oh, we're not going to stop there. Y'all saw this yesterday with Erykah Badu. The photo shows both women. This is Erykah Badu with her daughter. Now, her daughter's 18 years old, but she made a point to take a picture with her daughter. Here's the pose. See that? This is called pimping your kids. Did not your boy Fame already told you about this? How it's many parents that will pimp their kids. It's many parents that will sell their kids out. I told y'all this been going on since the beginning of the time, but y'all didn't believe me. I told you some of y'all, God bless the children that been through stuff as young and you older now. This is not a joke. This is something sick in the Black community and other communities that's been going on forever. I told y'all before, this is a dark reality. A lot of people that was violated when they was young, a percentage of that was your parents selling you out. Whether they was on drugs, leaving you with anybody. Sometime they was on drugs and the person they was getting high with gave them a little money and they made an excuse to leave the house and left you alone or act like they was going out. I'm telling you, that stuff is deep. And a lot of parents were selling their kids out. Some women knew the man was violating the kids, But that man paid the bills and kept the car and kept the food on the table. So she kept turning her head, knowing that man was violating the kids. They were selling outs. Then you had the parents wanting their child to be a star. And they left them in certain places around adults that did funny stuff. They left them in sleepaway camps. They left them in the after school programs. And see, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of parents knew about this shit. That's why how many of y'all ever seen a parent get told that the kid was being abused and they just went ham on that person? A lot of time they just left it alone. You're lying or whatever. See that? That's why a lot of these elders are suffering too. Don't forget, some of the elders are supposed to suffer because when they was young, they was foul and they turned their back on the youth. Don't ever forget that. So I wanted to show you child pimpery. You get it? Pimping your kids. That's what Erykah Badu doing right here. Why? If you're in a game of wolves and vultures, ain't that Andre 3000 daughter? No, I don't think that one is. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know. But all I'm saying is 18 years old. Now I'm going to break down something else to you. What's 18 years old in the world of you know what? Is it not called barely legal? What does barely legal mean? Just turn 18. Step over 17. Just turn 18. Barely legal. Because some people like it barely legal. Do you get it? Erykah Badu's daughter is barely legal. She's 18. She's grown, but I'm showing you she's pimping out her daughter. Slickly. Why? Because now I'm going to make my child a star. See, women showing off their postures. And it's pretty impressive given that both women have completely natural bodies. See that? Pimping the flesh, pimping the body. So remember, a lot of people thought Erykah Badu was some type of goddess and a queen. And she's smart. No, she ain't. She's a fucking witch. Yes, she is. And she ain't shit neither. Told y'all. Now, what is the pattern we see? Promotion of the child. Promote your child. Erykah Badu promoting her child. Kanye West promoting their child. Beyonce promoting their child. See the pattern? This is the new world we in. It's called pimping your child. That's what it's called. Not letting them do their own thing when they get grown. No, you exploit them while they're young. But little do we know who's the ones watching. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of Pied Pipers out here watching. Anyway, I'm just showing you how desperate they get. Now let's get into this goddamn weirdo, Doja Cat. Do you see this? Do you see this demon? Did I not show y'all how she's losing her mind? Do you see her? What does she look like? She looks like she just came from hanging with you know who, the devil himself. But this picture is from the same event that I showed you Usher was at, Paris. Do you see this? Now, I already broke Doja Cat down. Check the catalog. I already told you she losing her mind. She looks like a zombie in the eyes, doesn't she? But let me show you. Let's take a look at Doja Cat. See? Let's look at the image she wanted to portray when she wanted to get the black people on her side and the white people and whoever else. I want to show y'all the magic. I showed you before already. Do you see the hellified makeup? But it's not only that. You're looking at computerized graphics. When you see them looking like that with that extra shiny glow, those are computer graphics. Why I show you, look at her arm. You see the arm, you see how the pink is lit up. You see them light beams. You see her face look like it's, those are computerized programs that we now call filters. Yes, it's filters on your phone, but Hollywood got the best of the filters on their computer programs. And this is how they've been making people look flawless and perfect. Because when they want to sell you shit, they got to package it and make it look very, very good so you'll accept it. See that? Because you wouldn't have accepted Doja Cat like this. Hell no. But they had to make her appeal to the hood and to the urban community. Do you understand that? Whole time, she's a weirdo. I just wanted to show y'all the update. That this Doja Cat and this Doja Cat. But which one is the real one? Answer that question. Told you, man. They've been playing with your brain. Now look, BBL death rate raises questions about amount of daily surgeries a doctor can perform. We went into this before, but I just had to give you an update. That I'm going to get to it with these BBLs. That a lot of this stuff going to catch people in the end. Matter of fact, let me get into it right now. Check this out. Check this scripture out real quick. One of the first books in the book of all books. But the serpent said to the woman, you will not surely die. Meaning, you can do whatever you want to do. It's okay. You cool. Man, you can do whatever you want. You can get BBLs. You can do whatever you want to do. It ain't no harm in that. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all have been deceived. And the way you've been deceived, one day you're going to have to answer to that deception because you've been tricked. Because the serpent said to the woman, you will not surely die. You can do whatever you want to do. See that? He said it to the woman, but the man believed it too, because man is doing whatever. See? Oh, it's okay to get this surgery. It's not going to do nothing. Told you. Guess who gets the last laugh out of all of this? The man upstairs. He gets the last laugh. See that? But I just wanted to show you. Demons. Witches, warlocks. I told you, when they're in America, when they want your bag, when they want your support, this is what they do. But when they got to go get the blessings from the powers that be, they have to go into this. These are called altered egos. Maybe this is their dark side. Maybe Usher was showing us his dark side. You dig? When he went to go pay homage to the witch doctor. See that? I already proved this to y'all. Some of y'all don't believe. But my point is, remember this right here. BBL death rate raises. You stop right there. What you got to understand is, a lot of y'all that went and got them surgeries, one day you're going to have the answer. Because they told you that it was okay. Meaning, there ain't no repercussions. Don't worry about it. Everything going to be straight. But do you know for a fact exactly what changes your body's going to go through 10 years from now? Because the serpent said to the woman, you will surely not die. You straight. Do whatever you want to do. I can't believe people don't even believe in condoms no more. Man, oh man, oh man. You surely will not die. You don't need no condom. It's okay. Just take a plan B. Anyway, let's scroll down some more and see what else is on the menu. All right? Because we had enough of these weirdos. Now, look at my boy Joe Cool. Money back Joe. But in my opinion, see, if Joe is breaking off that money, I'll call him Joe Cool. But since he playing us and he ain't breaking no bread, I call him Money Bag Joe because he being stingy with the bag and he's being a foul dude. All right? Now, I want y'all to see this picture. Money Bag Joe is trolling us in this picture, y'all. This man is trolling. Did I not tell you every time he take a picture, he be laughing and smiling? I told y'all that. Biden's next climate hurdle, enticing Americans to buy electric and go green. This is the promotion of the electric cars. I broke it down day by day with the electric vehicle. What is it? See, people think I've just been promoting electric car. No. But I've been trying to tell you, the electric cars represent the new world we're going to be living in. And if you're not fit, you're not going to be in that new world. That's what the electric cars represent. I understand people are going to still drive gas. People are going to do what they want to do. That's not my point. I was trying to show y'all the big picture that the electric cars represent things changing the new world. I showed you that when Joe Biden was doing skirt in a Hummer that was electric. He was the first one to show you the electric Hummer on the market. They let Joe Biden drive the first American-made electrical car. I showed y'all that play by play. Now he pulls back up to troll your ass and clown. I'm giving y'all money over here to Ukraine. I'm letting the migrants in. I'm locking y'all ass up. Skirt, see him, pull up, clowning. Joe Cool. See y'all, told y'all, man. This man been trolling us ever since when that man said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. He was trolling us then, and he's still trolling. And people still didn't get it. And why y'all so quiet now? Why are y'all? People was fighting people online over Trump, beefing in public. Man, you had Democrats ready to punch you in the face over Trump. Man, they was going hard for Joe. You had people trying to shame people, or you ain't going to vote. You should be ashamed. Your ancestors had to fight to vote, and they got knocked upside the head with billy clubs and bitten by dogs to vote. They was trying to shame people. Now look, where they at now, y'all? Where they at? Please tell me where they at. I have never in my life seen people get so ghost. Where they at, y'all? Shout out to the people that kept it real. People done told me, yeah, I did. I voted for Biden. You know what I'm saying? I messed up. Shout out to y'all because y'all kept it real. But a lot of these people, look how hard they was going and where they at now. And Joe is trolling everybody. He's really trolling all the people that voted for him. He is trolling. But you ain't think a president would be trolling, did you? See? That man trolling us, y'all. Look at that. The country going to shambles. This man trolling. See that? Just showing y'all, man. Just showing y'all. They playing games. Now let's see the other biggest game played in the recent weeks. Right when the new year came in. Bingo. I told y'all, see. Let me break this down to y'all. I'm not the smartest man on the planet. I do not know it all. But you know what I'm good at? Paying attention and observing. Now, you know I spoke about the football player, Damar Hamlin, that passed out on the field. I covered it. I broke it down. But we got to keep it real. The way he fell, we can look at it now, it was suspect. Because that man was faking like he was hurt. But this is the point. Y'all know I watch sports. Because remember, I told you, what makes me smart, I study everything. I study the sports. I watch a little bit of news. See, everything you say, I don't watch that. I do. Then I put it all together because I know they speak in signs and symbols amongst all the organizations, and you got to sometimes get the whole picture and put it all together. My point is this. I never took my eyes off this. So when I was watching the Bills game the other day, and this is what he had on. He had on the red, white, and blue bubble, but he had a hoodie on over his face the whole time. He got out the truck. Now, he got escorted into the stadium, and he had his head covered up. The whole time, we don't even know if that was him. For one, then they showed him up in the stands. What is he throwing up? What is he throwing up? I'm tired of hearing his name too, Dark Migo, but I'm going to show you something. What is he throwing up? All right. Now, mind you, this man damn near died. His heart stopped twice, but this man is walking around less than a month, walking around. But guess what? They already told us the truth. When they told us the truth, y'all, man, I'm about to show y'all in a minute. Now, let's look. Fake CNN headline on Damar Hamlin, fools conspiracy theorists. Who the conspiracy theorists? I guess we are, right? Oh, you talking about the people that talk about shots and vaccines all day. They call them conspiracy theorists, you know. It's a lot of them. I guess I'm one too. But the thing is, I don't believe in conspiracies. But the conspiracies are real. But it's all on how they want to use a conspiracy. Man, I just deal with the eye and I just see. All right, that's it. But I'll be in the conspiracy category. Fuck it. Now look, fake CNN headline on Damar Hamlin, fools conspiracy theorists. A screenshot of an alleged CNN article asserted that NFL player Damar Hamlin's doctor admitted that his recent cardiac arrest was linked to the C-19 vaccine. Is going viral among conspiracy theorists. Pause right there. Now, I already told y'all they control what go viral and what don't. So whatever they want you talking about all day or a week, they're going to create the story. Now, look. But, of course, the headline isn't real. Which means what? This fool's still walking around. Now, look. This is the act when he fell out. Nigga fell out perfect, too. And like everybody said, shout out to my people that peeped that number 3. Because within the Blue Lodge, it's the third degree, the third step. You feel me? That means he had to put some work in. The young boy had to do his rituals. He had to put his work in. Now, look, people that smart know what I'm talking about. Now, look, you see the drama. Now, the players didn't know because some of them was crying. They ain't know. But I think this dude know. How did he tell himself, y'all? Ta-da. When I saw this, I knew it was cat. He was talking to Meek Mills from the hospital, smiling and cheesing. How many of y'all remember that? But who was Meek Mill with? His boyfriend, Mike Rubin. Did I show you how they always together? Didn't I show you 1,000 times how Meek Mill is a puppet? Did I not tell you he worked with these people? That's how you knew it was shenanigans. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure the Blue Party is behind it all because they wanted to create mass hysteria, trauma for the conspiracy theorists and everybody else. But my point is this. Told you they played a game. Now, let me show you the icing on the cake of the game they played. I told y'all this yesterday. Now I'm back on the re-up. Now look, as soon as that man passed out, look what happened. Bingo, Damar Hamlin fan t-shirt, Buffalo Bills Cincinnati game shirt, $24. Hold up. What the hell? You probably even a football fan. What you doing selling that t-shirt? All right, now look, who else? All these companies started selling t-shirts. Bingo, did we win? Because remember, they said the slogan. They said the first day he said when he woke up was, did we win? They go to t-shirt. Did we win? Now you see what I was talking about yesterday? How you got companies in position that get rich online, social media promotes it. This is my point. You got the powers that be that understand whenever a false agenda is pushed, make a t-shirt, make paraphernalia, get paid. So look, all of the people that had the power to print them shirts that first day in the first week, they got paid. What's the price on the what's the ticket on the shirt? $24. What's that one right there? $24. What's that hoodie right there? $40. How did they make them t-shirts? Because DeMar Hamlin fake like he played, like he passed out, and they got the compassion from the people to feel sorry for him, and they went and bought a t-shirt and everybody got paid. You see that? And niggas got played again. Do you see the game? I told y'all, man. So now y'all know the game. Look, what's the game, man? So next time a crisis happens, all you gotta do is make some t-shirts and you can get paid too. I'm giving you a jewel right here. You feel me? I ain't got time, but I need to. I'm just showing you how everybody got paid. And you got companies that are in position for things like this. Soon as something go down, they got the money to print the shirt. And they get paid. That ain't it. Check it out. More. What you see? From our racist people, you're racist, right? You gonna see all these white people with these shirts on. They don't even watch football. They have nothing to do with none of this shit. They just getting paid. Now look, I'm showing y'all, man. Look, $22. Look at all the different brands of DeMar shirts. Look at them. I'm just showing y'all, man. $20. You see the white boy picking his hair. Look, I'm just showing y'all, man. Everybody get cash outs. Cash outs, cash outs. Showing y'all, man. That whole shit was a game. Cash outs. T-Rock and DeMar Hamlin. Pray for DeMar. Pray for number 3. Then I tell you they always play with that word pray. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to keep you in my prayers. Tell you the motherfuckers ain't praying. They don't believe in prayer. Now look, they believe in selling you shit. Look at all these different shirts. Pray for DeMar. Pray for DeMar. You see that? Told you they all cashed out. Because I peeped game. When I seen they had a Nike version, the Nike one was the first one. Man, I said these niggas getting paid. So then they threw the lie at you, said he had a charity, and now his charity raised all this money. No, he didn't. All y'all raised money. Why? I'm going to prove to you. You know why? Look, this shirt ain't got shit to do with charity. None of these shirts. This shirt going in people's pockets. DeMar Hamlin shows some love t-shirts. Look, see that? Now, if you bought the shirt, you like a damn fool because the shirt played out. He back walking around, and that's it. He back walking around, throwing it up. See? And he hiding his face. Playing the game. Then he had everybody worked up with the fake news. See that? What's the truth? That man didn't get no shot. Because you got to remember, they all got vaccinated last year. That's what y'all got to remember. And I got to be honest with y'all. They've been made the whole NFL take them. What does that mean? That means that the whole NFL got the vax, y'all. Common sense, the whole NFL would have been dropping. Or majority of them niggas would have been dropping. Majority of them would have been dropping like a motherfucker. Let's be honest, y'all. The whole colleges had to get the shot. What does that mean? All of them would have been dropping. But some people probably are dropping. Yes, they are. Because with anything, what? Nothing is 100%, right? Of course. So anything that's man-made, you can have a backfire. Yes, it can. Anything man-made you put in your body can have a fucked up reaction. You know, people done when they got tattoos and got infections. Let's stop playing. People done got their blood contaminated with dirty needles getting tattoos and piercings, right? Of course. That means anything foreign in your body can cause a reaction, right? Right. All right. Now let's get into something else. Proof that they playing with your food. What is this we looking at, y'all? I need somebody to tell me what are we looking at. Now, keep in mind, this is China. Also, salute all my people, all my moderators, all my people that keep the information coming in. Yeah, I got a team. I got a research team now. I'm doing big things around here. Shout out to the research team, all right? And shout out to the mod, because we're going to keep it coming. Y'all know I'm on my grind, period. But at the end of the day, we all work together. We make it happen. They're going to make sure I don't miss nothing. You feel me? But let's get into it. What is this we looking at? I need somebody to tell me. Monique Canada said a fake chicken. Oh, man. Yo, Trey said it looked like rabbit. I would be honest, y'all. I think it's supposed to be chickens. But they were blowing them up. You see that device? They were blowing the chickens up. Now, these chickens come from China, the home of finessing food. What's up, Kim? I see you sliding here. Now, look. That's right. Genetically modified organism. This is the chicken that's in the Chinese restaurant. This is it right here. It looked like baby dolls. It looked like big rats. It looked like, I don't know what it is, but it's supposed to have been chickens. But where's the chicken wings? Now look, I'm just showing you, man, how they was blowing it up. He was going chicken by chicken. You see that cord? You see that device? He was blowing air into it. We don't really know what it is. I don't know if it's air, but he was blowing them up. Now you see why them chicken wings all big? I told y'all they playing with niggas' food. Now you see why in the hood, when you eat this chicken, you start blowing up at 12 years old. Now you see why half the people in the hood dying eating that Chinese food, because Chinese food was sanctioned to be sold in the hood. Certain restaurants, they only to be sold in the hood. That's it. If they take that Chinese restaurant to the wrong neighborhood, they ass gonna get shut down. But in your hood, they can sell whatever they want. You ain't get that yet? All they got to do is put some sauce on it called General Toast, orange chicken, Kung Pao. You get it? Flavor it up. They can do whatever they want because they're going to chop it up. You ain't going to know what it was anyway. And you ain't going to have common sense to say, damn, I've been eating chicken wings my whole life. Why the hell these chicken wings so damn big? Duh, nigga, because it ain't chicken. That's why. Or if it is, it's been finessed. But you still eating it, ain't you? And you're paying, what, $8 for 4 chicken wings now, ain't you? Because they think you're stupid and they're going to sell you your own death wrapped up and make it smell good. Get it? Told y'all, man. They ain't playing with you. See that? So if America is the land of the home of the free, if America is so rich, why the hell are we getting food from overseas? But in my opinion, all of the food from overseas is to be sold in the black community and in the poor white community. I told y'all when you go shopping, read the label. Like the bro said, when you go to the supermarket, pick up an all-natural whole chicken and pick up a regular whole chicken, put them side to side, you'll see the difference. My point is this, that shit they doing right there should be a crime. I don't know what he was blowing into that meat. I don't know what he was doing to them chickens, but I don't even know if they chickens. Matter of fact, y'all, look at the leg. Look, it looked like something that could stand up. Look at them back legs. That's supposed to be a chicken leg. You see the device. You see it right by the chicken leg. That's supposed to be a chicken leg, but we don't know what that is. Where's the wings? Man, oh man, oh man. Now we got to take a look at this because this been going on. 8 people shot in Louisiana home, 3-year-old amongst. What we've been seeing recently trending in America, y'all, slayings. Now, this is a mass shooting that is not on national TV at a high level. Many mass shootings have been going on all across America. What's a mass shooting? When more than one person gets shot. That's a mass shooting. And within these mass shootings, kids. Did I not report on the story with the Utah family found slain and the child? Here we go again. Louisiana, family slain and the child. This is going on all over. They just showing you the lame places, so you think, oh, that ain't never going to happen in my city. I'm just going to, that's just in Utah and places like that. Now, this stuff going all over. Why? Do you know how easy it is for somebody to kill a whole family and just make it like somebody did it? Maybe this could be a slick extermination program too. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe this could be a movement. Who knows? All I'm saying is it's a lot of funny things going on and people not paying attention. Households are getting slaughtered out here. And the kids. It is obvious, very disappointing to have another senseless act of violence. The Shreveport Mayor, Tom, said it does not appear to have been a random act. Pause. So if it wasn't a random act, what does that mean? That means it was a hit, doesn't it? That means somebody went in their executioner style. That's what that means. But what else? Who's to say these random acts could be part of the program? Of what? Annihilation and replacement. For who? AI and the immigrants. Who knows? I don't know. I'll be freestyle. I'm a conspiracy theorist. All I'm saying, what's trending in America is households getting laid down. And it all can't be drug related because it ain't that many drugs coming in the country like that. And ain't nobody gonna slay a whole family to get some drugs, meaning they know that's a high risk. So my point is this: these are the low-level mass shootings taking place. It's just that these mass shootings are not taking place in public places. These mass shootings are taking place in people's household. But this is what's trending in America. people getting sprayed up. Y'all get it? This is what's going on. Now, some other things I meant to load up. It didn't load up, but I will load it up. Also, let me show you this. Mother allegedly left 2-year-old child in parking lot while she got a wax. Do you see that? I have to say it. You know I got to go there. Was she trying to be a bad bitch and get herself waxed? Because y'all know waxing been going viral online. Waxing been trending. And all the females been talking about getting waxed. And wax has been out for years. Wax was originally done by white people and Asians. Wax is nothing new. Hispanic people have been getting waxed. But for some reason, now it is black women that wants to get waxed. But you should have been doing that a long time ago. But it's cool now because it's been promoted. You're seeing celebrities doing it. Now you want to go do it. But this chick, she was so desperate for a wax, she left a 2-year-old and a child. Now you see why they say that your people are insane and they are sick. Because there's no wax that important in the world. Now, is it? Do y'all see what's going on? Leaving babies in the car to get a damn wax. I also meant to upload something else about the people who have been getting infections due to getting their nails done. And like I said, who's the people in charge of doing that? The Chinese. I told y'all before, it's my opinion. It's okay to get your nails done, but you can't be getting them done too much. You're putting too much chemicals in your body. Therefore, one day you might pop out with cancer. Because what? You might have them chemicals in your blood for so long that eventually you start getting sick on the back end. So that's all I'm saying. You got to be on point. And who's to say these people ain't putting toxic chemicals in people's body on purpose? Meaning they know exactly the chemicals they use going to kill your ass, but they don't care because it's all about getting paid. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Just be conscious of what you're getting done. That's it. All right? But this chick right here, she basically was ready to sacrifice her child just to get a wax. Because her child could have been what, y'all? Snatched up. Depending on how it was, could have died in the car. But let's just think, we got to look into the mentality. Think of the mentality. You get out the car, 2-year-old in the car, lock the door, go in the place, sit, wait to get treated. And your baby in the damn car. Ain't no woman in their right mind doing nothing like that. We know this. So I just wanted to show you how your people have lost their fucking mind. They are fucking sick, right? For what? For what? Fashion to look cute? But you looking cute ain't going to change your life not one bit. Why? Because the money you banking on has become small. It's tight. Which means what? The dudes you trying to impress ain't really trying to give you nothing. Why? He got to take care of himself and what he got going on. Therefore, a lot of dudes ain't giving away money like that. And they also understand that you can give a woman right now about $30, $40 and you can have the time of your life. It's the facts. Why? Oh, this chick that's bad, all I got to do is catch her on a bad day when she's struggling and she's desperate. Yeah, she might be popping on Friday, but if I catch her ass on Tuesday, her ass going to be desperate. And that's what dudes do. Catch you when you're desperate. So I'm trying to tell y'all, man, these dream and fantasy y'all been portraying, it's over. It's over. But it's just my opinion, all right? Let's go back to the top of the top for the people that just pulled up. And I'm going to show you how Drake, well, I ain't going to say Drake had nothing to do with it. Maybe he did. But whoever went to that Drake concert got set up. They got set up by the NYPD and they got put in a database. Database, surveillance, without their permission. That means what? Everybody that went to that Drake concert, they now know who you are. What does that mean? Well, like I said, for the working class, it don't mean nothing. People that's legit don't mean nothing. But if anybody that went to that concert that was a so-called criminal or a wannabe rapper and in a gang or got any type of street activity going on, you now in the database and they might come looking for you now. And they also gonna want to know how you had the money to pay for that ticket. Do you get it? That's just an aspect of it. I also showed you earlier, I told you about how when I told you this event was put together by Sirius XM. And I told you, a lot of these venues are thrown by corporations. Drake is just the front. They say, okay, let's say NYPD cut a deal with Sirius. Okay, we want to test our new technology out. So who can we book? Who can we book that we know Pop is going to bring them out? Who's the hottest rapper in the country right now, Billy? Oh, Drake? All right, well, let's holler at Sirius. Let's get Drake to perform, and we'll get Sirius to sponsor it. See, it's really sponsored by the NYPD, but we're going to get Sirius to sponsor it. You get it? And we're going to get them to come down, and all the people that come, we're going to test our new technology out on them. And that's what the fuck they did, in my opinion. Because the first thing I told you, I said, look, most of the venues in New York, hip-hop are shut down. You can't perform like that. But Drake can. And I told you, this has been going on for years. The feds and the police been booking people for years. Why? This is a tool they was using to get the drug dealers on surveillance. They was doing this shit at clubs back in the day. Why? They wanted to know who the drug dealers was in the community, who had the money. How did they know? They watched the surveillance. They seen these niggas over there was popping Cristal. They were popping. They bought the whole bar. Them niggas getting money, but all of it was drug dealers. That's how they knew who to look for. See that? They was using clubs from the beginning to catch people. Some of the clubs you go to, I told y'all, are FBI clubs, police clubs. I told you, those are the clubs that never get shut down. 8 people could die at this one spot. It's never going to get shut down. Why? It's owned by the police. That's why. Oh, it's owned by the city, and the city is the police. They all together. A lot of y'all don't know the game. But Drake was performing. Now, I don't know if he knew what he was doing, but he performed, and people got on surveillance. Also, I showed you yesterday how a fool died. I ain't gonna say he died, my bad. He fell off the 2nd floor. Looked at me like he was about to land on his head. So we don't know if he died or not. We don't know if his neck broke. We don't know what happened to him. All they said was he's straight, he cool. Because you know why? They don't want to get sued. They don't want no bad press. You get it? And everybody in that building, when they came out, they are in a database now. Bingo. What else I want you to see about this picture? I want you to look at the men in the background. Those are detectives. Those are special agents. You see that? You think they just came out for nothing? You see the captain? Nah. They was doing their homework. They were doing their homework, y'all. Now look, NYPD denies. They deny spying at the Apollo show. They said they did it just for social media. They basically said they were just taking pictures of the people so we could post it online, you know, and let the people know that we here to protect them. Yeah, right, whatever. Angry Drake fans are calling out the NYPD for what felt like electronic surveillance at his sold-out Apollo Theater show. And after a clip of officers recording ticket holders went viral, the cops say it's not what it seems. See that? You see how they play your brain? It ain't what it seems. Don't worry, you see what I'm doing, but no, you ain't see this. Ain't this how the magic trick go? Straight filming you without your permission. Then gonna say, that ain't what we doing. We just taking pictures of y'all. No, we just chilling. No, they put you in a database without your permission. So now you got proof that what? NYPD is on their job, but it's not just NYPD. This is going to happen in every city, every place near you. That everything, look, all of these years right now are dealing with tracking, database, locking you down, shutting your water off, right? Putting you in a box. So what? When things hit the fan, you ain't going to be able to react. Did they not got the robotic dogs? I got something else for you. Shit. Due to this computer technology, they probably could take your face scan, put it in a dog program, and the dog knows exactly who you are. Come get your ass. Meaning, you walking down the block, he got the dog walking down the block, and the dog just pull up on you. Because you were scanned already, and you was really on the run for real. And you, matter of fact, you had a charge back, whatever. Or you wanted for questioning. That's how it's all going to work. It's all going to go together. I showed you how this man right here was online telling us that what? In the next 3 years, if you ain't AI smart, you ain't going to make it. But I'm going to tell you, the number one thing he said is, you better start a business. The number one thing he said is, you better start a business. What did I say on this channel? I said, you better either be legit or you better start your own business, which is legit. Either way, you got to get legit. I already told y'all that. This man is a millionaire. He confirmed the same thing. He said it. But the thing about this was trippy. He was talking to the actual robot. The robot was standing there. He asked the robot. He said, you see the caption? Me asking the robot, how many jobs will be lost when they come out? Meaning, he asked the robot, by the time y'all are finished and y'all come out, how many jobs will be left? The robot said there will be no jobs left. That's what the robot said. Now, y'all know about Siri and Alexa. You know you can ask them anything, they're going to answer. Well, I told y'all that was just a test run for the machines. Siris represent the voice, the mind of the AI robot. But they had to test it out on you in your home because they knew you'll adapt to it and you'll think it's cute when it's just a little Siri talking or a little something on your phone. But now that same technology is in walking androids. So he asked the android, how many jobs will be lost? How many jobs going to be left? Basically, then it said there ain't going to be no jobs. And he said, you got 3 years. He said, well, for the next 3 years, y'all better get it together. You better start your own business. You see what I told? I told you that on this channel. Then I showed you how Mark Cuban the other day said the same thing. And he is a rich man. He said in 3 years, if you're not in tune with the new technology, you will be a dinosaur. What does that also mean? That means people who are set in their ways, you will be a dinosaur. Meaning, you think you're going to keep doing the same old thing, you're going to be a dinosaur. Did I not tell you? You keep doing the same thing your mom and daddy did, your ass ain't going to be around no more. Now you see why I was banging on all that old stuff? Now you see why I've been told y'all that stuff ain't going to work? Because part of this big, look, y'all, this is why they wanted us to worry about race. While you worried about racism, the robots are going to smash on everybody. And it's not just going to be physical. The robots are going to kill you spiritual, financial, and smart-wise, technology-wise. Do you understand that? I already proved to y'all. We had the conversation. We already seen it, right? If they got robots already working in the McDonald's in Houston, if they are perfecting the robots working in White Castle, what does that mean? That means even a so-called minimum wage job, you're not even going to be able to get like that because of the robots. So they gassed us up and pacified us by keep telling us minimum wage going up, minimum wage going up. But guess what? Minimum wage is going to go up, but it's not going to be that many workers. So now with the AI robots, they can run a whole McDonald's and they probably just have one person working in there, maybe two. And that's just in case the machine malfunction. And that person working going to be paid minimum wage. Do you get it? Yeah, the minimum wage going up, but there ain't going to be a lot of jobs. Who's laying off right now? Amazon, Microsoft. I seen somebody else laying off. Spotify laying off. We know Twitter been laying off. But those are the digital companies. All you got to do is ask yourself right now. You got to be real with yourself. What do you have? What credentials do you have that's going to get you by in this new world? All you got to do is ask yourself that. And if you come up with the assumption, nothing, or you're lacking, then you got to do something about it. And the number one thing you have to do is start your own business, like I told you. But not just any business. The business you start has to fit into the world we living in, or you're going to be obsolete. So when I told y'all back in the days of 2019, what they did, the lifestyle we lived is obsolete now. You get it? Like 4G to 5G, we was living in a world of 4G. We in a world of 5G. What that mean? Everything we did on the 4G is old now. Everything. Your whole lifestyle is now old if you're not going to revamp it. Mind you, you're not going to change. No. You're in the world, but you're not of the world. Do you understand that? Meaning you are who you are. You're not going to change your morals and principles if you're solid, but you still have to know how to adapt. Because some of us can adapt to all forms, all situations, all things, and come out untouched. Some people will be faced with the same thing and they will break, fold, bend, and be destroyed. That's just the facts. So in the new world, are you going to be situated? Are you going to be ready? Or are you going to keep playing? But my point is this: you're grown already. You're all right, right? But what about your future, your kids? What about the teenagers? What about the young adults? What about the ones that ain't even born yet? Are they going to be straight? Well, the things you do today will affect the things of the future. Mind you, it's not just your kids. You got all these other kids in the country, and they want to get ahead of the food chain. So here's your proof right here. And yes, The Most High always gets the last laugh, but what people forget, sometimes the Most High sanction these things. Why I say that? Because the Most High knows that it is a group of people that is hard-headed and rebellious, don't listen, don't comply, don't do shit right. So therefore, he has to afflict the pain so some people get it through their head and maybe they'll start saying their grace more. Because we are in a world of what? Let's talk about it. This is the world we in right here. We in the world where the serpent reigns supreme. Because the serpent said to the woman, you will not surely die. You all right. That was the biggest lie ever told. That was the biggest finesse game. That was the biggest trick ever pulled to get you to go against the grain. Meaning, your boss telling you one thing, but you want to do something else. You want to keep doing what you want to do. Boss told your ass, stop coming in late, stop taking days off, stop lacking on the job, but you ain't listen. So the boss fired your ass, right? Well, the Most High, he got his own plan for your ass. You don't want to listen, right? You always want to do your own thing, right? You want to just do it. I gave you that temple, but you just always wanted to defile it, right? Oh, you always want to do everything opposite of what I told you, right? So when your ass get fired, don't cry about it. Guess I'm gonna get to fire your ass. The serpent to be the one to fire your ass. I'm gonna let the lesser handle your ass, right? You like to live on an animal level? Well, since you live on an animal level, I'm gonna just let the serpents get you. And that's what the Most High doing. He has his arms crossed. But some of us, he giving us pats on the head behind the scenes. He said, y'all don't worry about it. I got y'all straight. But the rest of them, I got something for their ass. Because they believe the lie that they will surely not die. What does that mean? Niggas feel like they can do whatever and there's no repercussion. Do as thou wilt. That was the biggest lie. I told you. This represents do as thou wilt. You will not surely die. You do whatever you want to do. Until what? The day of judgment comes. And then everything you did will be used against you. I told you, man. These people are very crafty. But if they crafty, where you think they got it from? Did they not fall from grace? Which means they was walking amongst the great ones as well, wasn't they? Meaning they got power too, right? Yeah, they got power. They don't got the most high of all powers, but they got power. I told you them people spiritual. And that's why they used the script against you. Because look, they knew that you was going to do whatever you wanted to do. Why? Because you was told that lie. That you ain't going to die. It's okay. Pop that perk. Pop that pill side. Hit this line. You straight. Little do you know, all the drugs laced with fatty, you will surely die. All right? I'm just showing you. I already showed you this man was put on a hoax. I showed you that NFL player falling out. Man, that was cat. That was a stunt. And we should have known when we see Meek Mill, his boyfriend, that it was a hoax. You see it? You see the right-hand corner? You see him? This after he's supposed to die twice. He in the hospital smiling, doing lives. Stop it. Stop it, 5. Now look, I showed you how they all cashed out. Because they think you dumb. They think we stupid. See that? Everybody cashed out. Did we win? Everybody got paid. And eggs are still going up. And people still eating fake ass meat. Hey, that's the word of the day. Shout out to the replay gang. I'm done. I done held y'all long enough. Yeah, and I came in 7:30 today. What's good? Salute to the chat. Salute to all my people that's here. Also, let me do a recap on this real quick. I'm going to breeze through it because some people are new in the building. All right. Oh, don't forget, I showed you this chick right here, the weirdo. Doja Cat. But if Doja Cat came out like this, trying to sell you her music, you wouldn't have wait for that shit. You would have said she was crazy. So she had to come like this. Now, do y'all see what shape shifting is about? I've been showing y'all the real shape shifting. This is it right here. Do you see how they said that the so-called devil is an image of light? And did they not say that the devil could come as the most beautifulest entity that you ever seen? But this is the spirit. See, this is the flesh. This is the spirit. Do you get it? This is the flesh. This is her real spirit. Why? If her spirit was clean, she wouldn't have done that. She wouldn't have done that like this. This is the spirit. This is what is called the alter ego. The double person, the doppelganger. Do you get it? AKA the devil. See? But when they wanted to play on your brain, magic. Who else working magic on people's brain? Beyonce, magic. That's why she got to put all the spiritual stuff in there. She got to put all this extraordinary activity to work magic on your brain. So you will take this visual as she is your queen. She is your goddess. But in reality, she is a false idol. You know, you heard about American Idols. Yes. Who told you about false idols? Was it not written already? Well, she is a false idol. Why? Because they worship her and bow down at her feet and follow her to their own destruction. But Beyonce done pissed off the Rainbow Gang. She pissed them off because they said that she sold out doing a show for people that are against the rainbow community. She went and got the bag. Now the LGBT is pissed at her. All right? While Beyonce concert in Dubai stirring up outrage from some fans due to the country's anti-rainbow laws. See that? So now her mother and dad are trying to do damage control because they understand that the rainbow community is one of Beyonce's biggest fan base. I also showed y'all that Beyonce was being slick at exploitation. And I showed you how they are now marketing their kids. Blue Ivy 11 is so cute singing Brown Skin Girl. Okay, she's singing songs to grown-ups. I can see if she did a kid show. And anyway, why are you grooming your daughter to be a celebrity? And who do you think is going to follow your daughter and buy her music? Anyway, they think they're goddesses and gods. But all they do is get money from the white man and pose in front of cameras. Did she tell you about posing? Anyway, I was showing you that the culture of adults and little ones, y'all know about NAMBLA. Y'all know about them organizations. Yeah. Y'all know about the organizations, right? Well, they're starting to promote their agenda. And this is why you got the grown-ups starting to promote their kids for sale. That's really what it means. Kids for sale. Meaning they ready to get paid. But look, Kanye, he dines with his new wife, but he had his daughter with him. So you see he's putting his daughter in the mix. You've been seeing Kim Kardashian promoting their daughter. They're putting their daughter on the stage. And Beyonce is letting them know, my daughter will be more successful than your daughter. And at the same time, you got to know signs and symbols. Okay, this is what y'all didn't catch. I said it yesterday. In Dubai, they're against the rainbow community. But I heard in Dubai, other things they sanction over there. If you get what I'm talking about. Pizzagate behavior. Yeah. See, if you don't know about Pizzagate, you're slow. You got to go look it up. So I use different codes over here, man. Pizzagate people, man. Pizzagate. All right. Also, I showed you Erykah Badu exploiting her daughter. Erykah Badu ready to pimp her daughter out. Do you see that? The photos show both women showing off their posture. And it's pretty impressive, given that both women have completely natural bodies. Both mama and daughter showing their ass. On purpose. This is called exploitation. And her daughter just turned 18, which means what? She is barely legal. Y'all know it. Barely legal means just turned 18. Meaning she could have been 17 last week, this week 18, barely legal. See that? But I want to show you how they're prepping the stage. Not only to put their children in position to get the money of the future, they also let the industry know their child is for sale. And they also let you know that they don't care. Why? Erykah Badu know how dirty the industry is. Why she not protecting her daughter? Kanye West know he's not protecting his daughter. Beyonce knows she's not protecting her daughter. We also seen Dwayne Wade turn his son into his daughter. Did we not see that? Okay. You get it? I'm done. I'm done. King Dilla. I asked the same thing. Well, I don't know. I think that is Andre 3000 daughter. I think so. I might be mistaken though. No, I think Andre 3000 daughter is older than that. I know that child named 7, child, whatever. I don't know. What's up, Boulevard 73? What's good? Yeah, y'all. And guess what, y'all? Don't get it twisted. In a hood near you, it's a mother promoting their child right now. Yeah. You know the little young girl. Yeah. You know how you see the moms and daughters hanging together and they so tight. Some of the mothers will let somebody holler at their daughter for the right price. But how they gonna do it slickly? They gonna let them get hooked up with an older man, and then they gonna say, baby girl, where your friend at? Where your friend at? You know the dude you was dealing. Yeah, where he at? Ask him for $50. Ask him if you can borrow 100 real quick. Or tell him I need to go to the grocery store, come pick us up. Yeah. Some of y'all women already been through that growing up. But you ain't understand your moms could be that goddamn devious and wicked to put you in situations like that, now would you? But I told y'all, a lot of our parents are selling out. Especially the parents that was on drugs. That's why most children that have been violated, 9 times out of 10, your parents is on drugs. And shout out to the people that overcame their wounds and met forgiveness. But part of understanding the reality so it won't happen again, because this is one of our biggest downfalls, is that a lot of these children that was getting abused, the parents was turning the other cheek. They was acting like they didn't know what the fuck was going on. But you'll peep one thing. Everybody didn't know what was going on, allegedly, but they stayed cool with the individual that was doing the shit to you. And that's how you'll know what the fuck was really going on. Because a lot of money was getting broke off. And a lot of mothers was shutting up. Because why? Them bills had to get paid. And clothes had to get on your back. So a lot of time, if that man was foul, they knew he was foul, but they gave a pass. Oh, what you talking about? Stop lying, girl. You don't know what you're talking about. Children should be seen and not heard. Shut up. But the whole time, they knew what was going on. Just being honest. This is what I learned later on in life, y'all. So for all my people, man, don't let the same thing happen again. Because I told y'all before, nobody's protecting the children. Nobody's protecting the women. Men can fend for themselves. And my point is this. They deal with men a whole different way. See, men, they just slaughter the men, annihilate them, lock their ass up, torture them, punish them, get rid of them, destroy them, crush them. They deal with men different. When they deal with the women and children, it's a slick finesse game. Because why? They don't want to kill all the women. Why? Woman has the womb. They need that womb. They need that womb. So they don't want to slay that womb. They need to keep that womb. They just want that womb to do what they needed to do, if you get what I'm saying. That's that. Episode 356. We done. What's up, Jamila? What's up, Jackie? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie said, punch that like button. That's right, Big Phil. That's right, the New Edition movie. They always showed you. All of those, because you got to remember, in the ghetto, poverty, people started coming up with plans to get out. And some people said that's when that child star thing started trending. Because they learned, that's what they always use Joe Jackson for. Never forget that. The main agenda they wanted you to get with Joe Jackson was you can get your kids and you can make them stars and you can be rich. That's what they promoted back in the 60s, 70s. They were promoting that with Joe Jackson. That's why you'll hear that Michael Jackson had no childhood. Then you'll hear that Joe Jackson was taking Michael Jackson to meetings and leaving. And they said some of them people was having their way with Michael, allegedly. That's how he was getting them deals done. And he was doing it with all his kids. All his kids was for sale. And the mother knew. What the mother do? Did she not turn her head? Did Michael Jackson's mother not turn her head for years and years and years? That was the perfect example of how you do it. And a lot of black families followed the Michael Jackson formula, the Joe Jackson formula. When you beat your kids, that's breaking their ass. Once you break them, you can install anything you want. You're going to be a star, boy. And I'm going to beat it into you. You're going to be a star, girl. I'm going to beat it into your ass. You ain't doing nothing else but being a star, all right? And that's what they did. It's called grooming. It's called programming. And most of the kids that grew up to be rich, that's how they was trained when they was young. You get it? And this was a dream sold to us in the ghetto. That one day your star could be like Little Arnold. Your kid could be like Little Arnold. That's right. Your kid could be like Webster. Your kid could be cute like the rest of these little kids. Like, yeah, the ones that grew up to be weird like Orlando Brown. Yeah. Now you see why Orlando Brown been lashing out? Because he understood what happened to him when he was young. He got older, peep game. They sold me out when I was a kid. Do that all the child stars end up broke when they get older and they get on drugs and get messed up? A lot of that is because they realized they got pimped and done dirty when they was young. And they realized their own family did it to them. Set them up. So they be tight. That's what a lot of that stuff is, y'all. That's right. Star Search. That's right. Star Search was promoting the children. How many people did you see to this day? Alicia Keys, many people started on Star Search. Why? Because the elite knew what they were doing. The elite been started this program up of Child Star. I told you, that whole show with tiaras and whatever, that whole show about those kids going doing dances, dance step programs. Yes, all of that promotes it slickly. Yes, it does. I don't know if you know it or not, but yes, it does. See, I told y'all, a lot of things we indulge in, we indulge out of fashion or trending is popular, and we indulge in certain things. We don't mean no harm. We think we doing the right thing, but you don't understand the culture you indulging in is their culture, and they have set the bar on all of these different things, making your child look cute. Your ancestor did not do that. That's what they did. That's what they do to their kids. In their world, that's okay. In your world, your ancestors didn't do that. They didn't make children be grown. They told you a child's supposed to stay in place. What the fuck else they told you? What else was written? To what? Don't spare the rod, right? What does that mean? Keep a child in their place. Nah, but you was taught to keep your child and make them look grown and treat them like they're grown. That's why now a lot of people, your child gonna tell you, shut the hell up, get out my face. Do you get it? Remember how we used to joke on white families, remember? Oh, man, the white people, man, their kids cursed them out. Well, who doing it now? Is it not black kids cursing out their parents? Is it not black kids killing their parents now? Okay, then. Why? Because you spared the rod and you have spoiled the child. Do you know what spoil means? Y'all don't understand. Let me break it down. Do you know what spoil means? Let me break it down. I'm going to show y'all wordplay. What does spoil mean? You thought spoil mean give them whatever they want. No, dummy. Spoil means rotten. When the food go bad, what happened? It's spoiled. It's no good. When you spoil the child is no good after that. They're damaged goods, which means you spoiled the child so bad that by the time your ass wasn't around no more, that child couldn't even sustain themselves. Why? Nobody's going to do for your child like you do. So when you spoil your child and it gets into the real world, they will be damaged goods. Why? Because they think everybody's supposed to get them stuff, hand out them stuff. People supposed to put up with their shit now that they're grown. No, you have spoiled the child, meaning you have ruined the child, which means you took something good and turned it bad. You spoiled it. When the food gets spoiled, it's bad. It's what? It gets you sick. You have spoiled the child. Now your child got older and it making people sick. They can't stand your child, lady. That woman hates your goddamn son. You get it? That man hates your damn daughter. Why? Because you spoiled them. They were spoiled. Now, if you're spoiling your kids, guess what you're doing? You're ruining them. You spoiled a child, spared the rod. That child got older, didn't earn shit, don't know shit in the real world. Everything that you get in this world, you got to earn it. You got to hustle. You got to go get it. Nobody going to kiss your ass. Nobody going to give you a pat on the back. But you did that spoiling your child. Now, in the real world, they're going to feed your child to the wolves when they get older because they're going to say, you know what? You better wake the fuck up. Yeah, you was lied to. You was spoiled, but in reality, you ain't spoiled. Meaning you're nobody. But when you spoil the child, you actually ruin them. Now you get it? Spoil means ruin. No good. That's what it means. See, but you was tricked to think spoiling means that's good. I spoil my kids. I get whatever they want. No, you're actually handicapping them. You're supposed to reward them when they do good deeds. Yes. Even if you're supposed to make up stuff. Go clean the yard. Go take the trash out. Do something. You're supposed to make them earn it. Then you bless them. Let me see you get at least 3 A's on your report card. Then you bless them. You don't just give a shit for failure. That's rewarding for failure. My parents didn't do it for me, so I'm going to do it for them. No, your parents trying to teach your dumb ass something. We all had to learn that the hard way. I'm going to give my kids whatever. Guess what you're doing? You're ruining that child for real, for real. See? Because you don't understand words and magic. Spoil means to ruin. It don't mean you blessing them. See that? Told you, man. Everything you was taught was a lie. Everything you was taught was in reverse. Therefore, your ass backwards. Get it? When you're taught wrong, you become ass backwards. crisscross. Now you see why they had the jeans on backwards? Because they knew the biggest joke was we was ass backwards people. And they tried to trick us to wear our clothes backwards. But we didn't pick up on that fad. I've never in my life worn my shit backwards. But if you did, that's what it represented. That means you were ass backwards. I told you the same thing it means when you put on your hat backwards. It means you have on your thinking cap backwards, which means you think ass backwards. That's really what it means. Everything is signs and symbols. Everything was manufactured and given to you as your culture. So now you see in hip hop, the number one thing in hip hop, when they want to show a hip hopper, they show a person with a hat backwards. That represents a hip hopper. Did you know that? It represents a hip hopper. Hat to the side, hat backwards, represents a hip hopper. A person who thinks ass backwards. We know it's not the truth, but that's what they look at it as. All right? These are stereotypes put on you, which has become your reality that they judge you off of. The number one thing that kills us is stereotypes. We are killed image-wise. We're not killed with bullets. They kill us with images. How many people heard about how when people come over from overseas, they sit them down, make them watch certain TV shows, watch them make certain movies, and tell them, look, this is how these people act. Stay away from them. They tell them all different type of things. Different people, when they go through immigration, they got to learn different things, and they tell them certain things. How many of y'all knew that? And another one thing they tell them is stay away from them people over there. Do not be like them. Yeah, I know that, did you? Why? Because it is a conquered people that are standing on their own land, but they know not who they are. And they think they're everybody else. So you just stay away from them because they're sporadic and they all over the place. Just stay away from them. That's what they tell these people, y'all. In my opinion. Never dare to bag. Yo, my pops used to slap my hat off if it was all backwards. Facts. That's a fact. That's right. See, your pops was being a man. That's how we grew up, bro. Your pops knew the science that, boy, you ain't gonna be out here looking like no damn fool. Because he understands that people don't respect that. You see, I look a white man in his eye because I ain't scared of him. See, you gonna put your head down. But when you got your hat on backwards and you look a white man in the eye, he look at you as a joke. You get it? So now you understand why all these grown men are hip hoppers. They're looked at as a joke. I told you, they're looked at as baby boy. That was the whole purpose of everybody within the last 15 years. Name was young and little. That was the stereotype of black men are nothing but boys. Do you get it? That's right, propaganda. We know the truth. We know the truth. The thing is, it's only a small portion of us that know the truth. What they say, if you keep repeating a lie, it becomes the truth, right? Not with us, but with everybody else, it does. They kept repeating certain things, so a lot of people believe it as truth. Telling y'all, man. I never felt right wearing a fitted cap backwards. Yup. Like I say, when you chilling, I'm just saying, man, some of these things when you just chilling, yeah, it's nothing to it, but I'm just trying to tell you. And my point is this, right? It's like for the dudes in the hood that was selling drugs. If you was in the hood, posted up, you had your hat on backwards, it was a big chance you got ran up on by the police because they trained to look at that kind of stuff. Stereotypes, man. Clothing, gestures. Get it? I told y'all. That's why they always look, when the police ran up on you for no reason, 9 times out of 10, you had on a black hoodie, you had on a flight jacket. Get it? You had on some Timbs, you had on some Jordans. Yeah, those are stereotype hip-hop clothes. A Yankee fitted, get it? Then you wonder why you got ran up. I ain't do nothing. Nah, because they profiling you. They got this stuff. They learn this stuff in school, all these different places. They take classes, training. They study your ass like clockwork. And they look for these things. Where they say, hey, he look like he might got a gun on him. Whole time you coming from work, going back to work. You ain't none of that. It's just how you dress. These are the stereotypes they put on us that became our identity. Remember, identity theft. They stole our real identity and they gave us a fake identity. You get it? All this classification. That's why I break it down to you. See, the dude that was on the street hustling, and he might have wore slacks here and there, and he might have wore a little polo shirt. He got away. He got on his little glasses, or he played his little nerd role and got out the way. A lot of time on the day, he got away. But the dude that was on the block one day, everybody know he was on the block, nigga. Everything he got was bought from drugs. They got the biggest this. He was profiling himself. And that's why he went to jail. There was a science behind all this shit, y'all. That's why people that know the game, if you remember, most of the so-called nerds, lames, they was the one moving all the bricks and got away. Because some of them was nerds. You know what they was doing? Going to work in the daytime, moving away at night. Going to work, stand out the way, not hanging on corners, not hanging deep, not rolling deep, not rocking with nobody. A lot of those dudes got out the game. I might be one of them. Anyway, salute to the chat. All right, y'all. The Bible says the gift destroys the heart. That's right. How many times y'all gave somebody something and you always gave to the point they thought you was just supposed to give a shit? See that? And then you'll see the people that you give, when it's all said and done, they don't give you nothing. Not even advice. See that? That's the world we live in. We live in a world of leeches. That's right. Rotten is past death. It's decaying. That's right. Spoiled, rotten, death, decaying. Get it? When you spoil your child, you're actually destroying them. Little did you know. We didn't know that. Do you know some people that's grown, that was spoiled, and they still spoiling their mind? They're ruined. People still think the world owed them something. Even an animal know when they give birth, they don't owe that child nothing. Once that bird know how to fly, see ya. The mom like, I don't owe you nothing. You know how to fly now. You get it on your own. That's nature. But our nature is different. Get it? We are taught to be reliable people, meaning not rely on ourselves, but we are taught to rely on others. We're not taught to be independent. The key letter to independent is I. We're not taught to focus on I and be independent. We're taught to focus on everybody else. Them, they. Get it? We taught that everybody else is to blame. Everybody else is our savior. Never look at I. I'm going to save myself. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to make it happen. I. See that? But really it's you and I versus all. So a lot of time I say you. See, when I say you, I be like, you stupid. I say, you need to pay attention. I'm really talking about myself too, because it's you and I. You get it? You and I versus all. That's what makes us universal. You get it? You and I versus everybody who against us. It's really you and I. So wherever I say you, I'm still saying I too. Get it? Because we together. We one. What does uni mean? Uni means one. So when I say you and I, I'm saying us, we, me, you. I'm still saying one person. Everything I do is coded, man. I ain't in no group. I'm showing you how to do this right here. All right, I'm done, y'all. I'm done for real. The comments stop coming in. Hold up. That's right. So the key is we all been brainwashed, and now you got to rewash your brain again. That's all it is. You got to rewash your brain. And once you do that, man, all this stuff, you start seeing that shit so clear. You be chilling. You don't be stressing this shit. Because their job is to keep you stressing. What is stress? Stress helps cause depression, anxiety. Stress. I got to hit another blunt. I need another drink. I got to, goddamn, they fucking killing me. Get it? Stress is always the number one agenda in America. Which cause what? Heart attacks and strokes. High blood pressure. Keep them stressed. So when they told you your grandmother had high blood pressure, that's why you got it. Your daddy had, no, that's a lie. What happened is you stressed out my goddamn grandmother. You stressed out my grandfather. You stressed out my mother. You gave them all high blood pressure. Now you stressing me out and I got high blood pressure. That's the truth. High blood pressure is not in your DNA. That is cap. All right? So understand that. All right, y'all. We out. Thanks for pulling up. Time to go.